the last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon. It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze. People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while, everything they have ever known will come to an end.
Scribe?
Yes, my lord.
These Char are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs.
Yes, my lord.
Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon. Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
As you command, my king.
It was on that day that the Char discovered a way around the Great Wall, a way to bring it down. This is where the true story begins.
The Char invasion force. Captain Calhan was right. They've spotted us! Back to the wall!
You're back. Well done. What news of the Char?
Sir, we found Bonfast Burntfur and the Char army in a valley to the north. But I'm afraid we were spotted. They come for the wall as we speak.
There are too many. We'll never hold them back. The wall is lost. We must fall back. Retreat! Retreat! Regroup at the bunkers just north of Fort Brannock. We can't let the Char make it to the capital.
Damn Char snuck up while I was repairing this trebuchet. It's missing a release lever, a restraining bolt, and an arming crank. Search the other wrecked trebuchets to find those 3 pieces and bring them to me. If you do, I can fix this little lovely, and we'll give those Char a taste of their own filth. To activate the trebuchet after it's fixed, pull the lever once to load it, and once again to fire it. Anything under its blast will get blown to bits. But hurry! More Char come through the wall every minute.
The time for action has come. No more cowering behind this wall. From now on, we take the fight to our enemies!
Prince Rurik! Prince Rurik!
What is it?
Prince Rurik! We are victorious, but it has cost us greatly. During their retreat, the Char took prisoners. Several of our wounded have been carried off.
Ascalons will live in fear of these beasts no more. We march to the north to free our brothers and take back that which has been taken from us. Gods, how long have you been out here, man?
I don't know. Since my unit was taken at the end of the last Guild War, I think. Since the sky rained fire and destroyed Ascalon.
You've been here since the searing? That's over 2 years. Are there others?
Yes, the remnants of my unit. The Flaming Scepter mages.
Soldiers who have been slaves since the end of the war?
They're being held in the ruins of the old capital, Draskir.
Then we go to Draskir.
My lord, night is falling. If we don't head for the wall now, we may all be captured.
I understand the dangers, but Balthazar be damned if I allow those soldiers to remain slaves to the Char.
I can show you where they are being held.
Very good. We head north then, to Draskir. This way.
That was close.
Closer than I'd hoped. This portal will take us to the academy at Nolani. From there, we can make it to the wall and cross over to Rin. We should hurry. The magical wards will hold back the Char, but not for long.
Wait, my lord. Come look at what I have found.
Is that?
Yes, my prince. I believe it is the mouthpiece for the fabled horn, Stormcaller. With this weapon, we could destroy the Char once and for all. Ascalon could be saved.
I have heard the stories of the horn's magic, but let us not be too hasty. If this is what you say it is, then we must get it to Rin. We'll see for ourselves how much power this Stormcaller has. Come, we'll take this to my father, King Adalbern. Surely he will know if discovering this weapon is our salvation, or simply too late. Either way, staying here will surely be the death of us. Quickly, through the portal!
Prince Rurik! What are you doing out here?
Open this door. You will let us through.
But sir, the king swore death if the door was opened.
And I swear death if you don't stand aside this instant.
Yes, my prince.
I defend Ascalon against another Char invasion. And my father trifles with doors.
You'll speak to the king, won't you? You'll tell him I had no choice.
By Balthazar's beard, Rin burns. I told the king the Char would not be held for long. We must get to Hornhill. Only Stormcaller can save the city now. Praise be to Duena if this works. Trumpets! The king must be near. The fall of Rin will have darkened his heart. Hail King Adalbern!
Rise, my son. You have done well. The discovery of Stormcaller is surely a sign of victory.
It is a powerful weapon, but I fear not powerful enough. The Char have amassed an army of many thousands.
You overestimate these beasts, Rurik. Do not be afraid.
I am not afraid, Father. I have seen them in battle. Rin has been destroyed. It would be wise to escape while we can. We should make for Kryta and rebuild our strength, not wait here for death.
I will never allow Ascalons to live in the shadow of the Krytans. It is Rin that will be rebuilt. And you will learn your place.
You have grown proud, Adalbern of Ascalon. Proud and foolish.
You would dare call your king a fool? I will hear no more! I banish you from Ascalon! You are no longer my prince, and you are no longer my son!
People of Rin, your king will lead you to death. If you wish to see better days, if you wish to live, then leave the beasts behind and follow me over the Shiver Peaks. We make for Kryta and a new life, free of the Char. Ah, my good and excellent friends. I got pinned down here in Croc's Hollow when the Stone Summit attacked.
Good thing we arrived when we did.
I owe you many thanks. I would raise a pint of Dwarven Ale in your honor, but there is still much work to do.
Well, perhaps when everyone is safely through Borlus Pass.
Agreed. But now I must go back and lead our people to Grubel's Gulch. You go on ahead and clear the way. Secure a shelter for the night, and then we'll see about that ale.
As you wish, my prince.
Talk to King Ironhammer. He'll help you garner safe passage into the gulch. I will see you there.
The good dwarfs of Deldramore thank you for your help.
We do what we can to honor the old alliances.
Then the Deldramore dwarfs will honor them as well. Your prince's request for passage through the mountains has been granted. Take this enchanted torch and light the beacon outside Grubel's Gulch. My brother, Breknar Ironhammer, will open the gate for you once he sees the arcane flame. Your people will be safe in the gulch for the night.
Thank you, King Ironhammer.
Anything for our friends. Now, waste no more time here. Night will be upon you, and your people will freeze in the cold without shelter. Follow me to the gate.
The beacon! It's lit! The way must be clear. Now is our chance. We make for Grubel's Gulch.
The fighting has stopped. They must have had too much ale tonight.
No. That was no brawl. I could swear I heard the shouts of men.
What would men be doing on Shiverpeak?
I do not know. These are strange days.
Sir, the beacon has been lit!
Impossible. The Stone Summit would never abandon their posts.
The flames burn brightly, sir. And there is more! A band of men are marching for the gulch. They're approaching the gate!
So, it was men who lit the beacon.
Whoever it was, they had to get through Dagnar's men to do it. Any enemy of the Stone Summit is a friend of Deldrimor. Open the gate! Captain, prepare quarters! I am Brechnor Ironhammer, Lord of Grubel's Gulch.
I am Rurik of Ascalon. Your brother, the king, speaks highly of your hospitality.
My brother tells the truth. What brings you here?
I am leading these refugees over the Shiver Peaks. We wish to cross Boreless Pass into the human kingdom of Kryta.
Well then, Rurik of Ascalon, welcome to Grubel's Gulch. You are free to stay with us as long as you will.
Thank you, mountain friend. Rin is forever in your debt. Well done. The refugees are weary, but they've made it this far. We're now very close to the Frost Gate and the safety of Kryta, but we cannot yet take rest. One of my men, Captain Greywind, tells me he once traveled this path. He says the Frost Gate can be opened, but it will not be easy. There are 3 mechanisms that lift the massive stone. You must find a gear lever in the small town ahead. Use the lever to engage each of these mechanisms, and the gate will open. Once it's open, it'll be up to you to lead the refugees through to safety. My men and I will hold back the dwarves as long as we can. I will rejoin you once the last of the refugees is safely through. The Stone Summit will not yield the Frost Gate quietly. May Dwayne smile upon us.
The Frost Gate is open. Go now. We haven't much time. was that?
These mountains belong to the Stone Summit, human.
Rurik! No!
You cannot save me. Get them to Kryta. Hurry, go!
Your punishment for trespassing is death.
You've arrived in Kryta at the wrong moment, friend. I don't have time for long speeches, but I'll make you this deal. Help me fight these undead, and I'll give you and your people passage into Lion's Arch. Be at peace, brother. May your soul find peace in the mists. Your bravery is unquestionable, your honor unmatched. On behalf of the White Mantle, I thank you greatly for your service. Our founder, Saul D'Alessio himself, would have been proud to call you his friends. As promised, your request for entrance to Lion's Arch has been granted. You and your fellow Ascalons are welcome here. Come, I will escort you to town personally. We will make sure you receive a proper reception. Welcome to Lion's Arch.
I found it! The Scepter of Ore.
Thank Dwayna we found it first. If the undead get this...
Come on. The sooner we get this scepter into safekeeping, the better.
Help! The undead! We're under attack!
We can't let them get the scepter.
Make haste to the Temple of Tolerance! Take the scepter to Confessor Doria. We'll hold back the undead for as long as we can.
But...
Just go!
Run, you little fool, run. I have all the time in the world. The scepter will be mine again soon enough. Everything proceeds according to the prophecy.
I know who you are. You're the heroes everyone is talking about.
That's right. And we're here to escort you back to the Temple of Tolerance.
We can't go back to the temple. It's swarming with undead.
That's already been taken care of. The temple is safe again.
Oh, thank the heavens. Confessor Dorian will be very pleased to have the scepter back. Very pleased indeed.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
Step forward. You have taken great risk today, placing yourself bravely in harm's way. In the face of overwhelming odds, you and your comrades chose the hero's path, and for that, I am in your debt. For your service to the White Mantle, it is my great pleasure to induct you into our organization and bestow upon you the title of Knight of the Mantle. Arise, Knight of the Mantle, and join your brothers in arms.
My friends, welcome to Shaymore. This is the Eye of Janthir. It has the power to see inside a person and discern his or her magical aptitude. Those it gazes upon will be judged, either rising to glory or falling in shame. You will be bringing it to Loamhurst, taking those whom it deems worthy with you. But before it will follow you, you must first cleanse yourself in the Fountain of Truth, up on the hill to the southeast. Once you have been cleansed, come back to retrieve the eye, and you can commence administering the test.
When they're ready, escort all the Chosen to the caravan.
Yes, sir.
We leave within the hour. What was that?
It came from over there.
It's an ambush.
Dwayna, protect us!
Quickly, take the Chosen into the jungle.
Please don't hurt us!
Keep quiet. Your suffering will be over soon.
no! Please, no! You there. You can chase us through the jungle later. But if you have even a shred of decency in your heart, I beseech you, help us save the Chosen.
You have exactly 10 seconds to explain yourselves before we run you through.
Perhaps it is you who needs to be doing the explaining.
What are you going to do to us?
I don't know what to make of you. You're not typical White Mantle, as evidenced by your bravery and willingness to help save the Chosen. Had you not shown up when you did, we might have lost them after all.
Lost them? You weren't trying to get them killed?
What did you think? That we liberated the Chosen from the murderous Mantle only to feed them to the spiders? Nothing could be farther from the truth.
Then what were you doing?
Rescuing them from the Mantle, that's what. The spiders were a miscalculation.
I don't trust them, Avenia. They're Mantle, plain and simple.
I can see that, Marcus. But something tells me if they see for themselves what the White Mantle really do to the Chosen, they'll have a change of heart about their masters.
What are you saying? That you mean to let them go?
Yes, Marcus. That's exactly what I mean to do. Who knows? Once they've seen the Bloodstone, they may end up being valuable allies.
This is a mistake, Avenia.
Maybe it is. If my hunch about you is correct, then you'll head to Bloodstone Fen. The truth about the White Mantle will reveal itself, and you will be faced with a difficult decision.
I am the Scythe, the bringer of salvation. And I shall harvest the souls of the unbelievers. For their stench will linger. Until the false gods have been cast from this world.
Well, well, if it isn't our old friends. We thought you'd been killed by the Shining Blade, but I see we were mistaken.
We're on to you, Hablion. Your days of murdering innocent people end here.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. If anyone ends here, it will be you.
Get them!
Prepare to pay for your sins, Hablion.
May your soul be lost in the endless mists, never to find rest.
The White Mantle have been called once again to arms. There are betrayers among us. Those who would masquerade as our friends, only to turn and stab at our hearts. I have just received word that these traitors have murdered Justikar Hablion.
They must pay for this.
Yes, my son. When these heathens attacked the White Mantle, they chose their fate. Now it is for us to deliver upon them what they have asked for.
Kill them all!
Yes, my son. We will mete out justice and take our vengeance. Leave no stone unturned. Find the betrayers. Find Hablion's killers. Kill them all!
Well done.
Thank you.
Now we have a safe place from which to strike back at the White Mantle. Today, the tides have been turned. Come on. The old Druid Temple should be just over the waterfall. It's time to take a look at our new home.
A new chapter now lies open for Tyria. The page has been turned, and the conflict begins in earnest. All is as I have foreseen.
My friends, it is good to see you again. I didn't think when we met off the Delesio seaboard that I would be giving you the Scepter of Ore. Come, you must not linger here. The Zealots will be back soon. I will show you the quickest escape route. To the east is a bridge that will take you over the Ullin River to safety. Stay off the beaten path, and whatever you do, avoid the watchtowers. Many men have died for this. Guard it with your life.
The Scepter of Ore! It's been stolen! The thieves are heading east toward the Ullin River.
They won't get far. There are 2 watchtowers between here and the river. If they try to go past, they will be caught. If they stop to ponder a way around, we will catch them.
No one who steals from the White Mantle lives long enough to enjoy the spoils.
Oh, the Scepter of Ore. The time for retribution against our oppressors has finally arrived.
I thought the point of stealing the scepter was to keep it from the mantle. How are we going to use it?
We can't, but Vizier Kilbron can. I negotiated a treaty with the former advisor to the King of Ore. In exchange for the scepter, the good Vizier has agreed to aid us in our fight against the mantle.
Vizier Kilbron? What can one man do for us that we can't do for ourselves?
The Vizier is a very powerful mage. He can show us the path that will lead to our victory. Come now. The sun will be rising soon, and we must prepare for our journey to meet the Vizier.
What news of Marcus?
Marcus? Why would we have news of him?
He didn't meet you outside the temple?
No, we knew of no such plan.
Maybe he'll catch up with us at the docks. Let's go. Even the Mantle are smart enough to find their way across that river. We'd best not be here when they do.
A sight for sore eyes, one of the greatest treasures of my now ruined home. But while being reunited with the Scepter of Ore should be a cause for celebration, the events of today have saddened my heart. There is a traitor in your midst, one of the Shining Blade's own inner council.
What? Who?
I believe you know him by the name Marcus. He masquerades as your friend and confidant, but he is instead a white mantle infiltrator.
Ah, so he's the reason the Mantle knew about the henge of Denravi.
Yes, and he has sold you out again. There are white mantle all over this island. They come now for the scepter as we speak.
We must get to the dock and warn Avenia.
I'm afraid our tale grows darker still. The Mantle have already stormed her ship. It lies broken at the bottom of the harbor. Our friend Avenia has already been taken prisoner.
Avenia's been taken? That also means we're trapped here. That boat was our only way off Sanctum K.
Do not lose hope yet, my friend. I can summon from the deep a ship that can carry us from this place. Make for the beach. Meet me at the dock and I will perform the necessary ritual.
There must be half of the White Mantle army between us and the beach.
Then you will need some help. Do not fear the walking dead. Through the scepter they obey my commands. Hurry now, we haven't much time. On the boat, hurry! We must make our escape. Councilor Marcus has sold you out. The mainland is no longer safe for you.
We must get back to Denravi and warn the others.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. The Shining Blade have already been broken over the knee of the White Mantle. By now, those who are not already dead are fleeing into the Shiver Peaks.
Then we go to the Shiver Peaks.
A noble gesture, but throwing your lives away against a foe who you cannot beat will not help your friends.
Then the White Mantle have won. All is lost.
Do not be so sure. There is still a way to beat the White Mantle. Venture to the Crystal Desert and ascend. Only then will you be powerful enough to take on the rest of the White Mantle and their unseen gods.
What must we do?
Find the Prophet and claim the gift of true sight.
What?
That's right. You are all chosen. And now you must venture through the desert. Prove yourselves worthy and claim your birthright. Then you will take this fight to them. Prepare yourselves. The trials of ascension await.
Up ahead,
Inside the Temple of Ascension is the throne of Palantir. The gods gaze down from the Hall of Heroes, granting their favor to those who control the throne. But there is another spirit who sits upon that hallowed throne. The temple is well guarded. Get me inside so that we may supplant the usurper. He must be destroyed before I can retake the throne. Keep me safe while I cast the ritual to open the door. We have drawn the attention of the gods. Let us hope they are pleased. And so begins the test of the Elonians. This was where my people failed to ascend. When assembled, the vision crystal can focus the gaze of the gods and deliver to you the ascension that you seek. You've brought me the first shard, but you must still retrieve the others. Ultimately, it was greed that was our undoing. The shards of the vision crystal were kept in separate camps, for we did not trust each other, not even our own kin. To pass this test, you must retrieve the remaining 2 shards. There is 1 in each base. Return here with the shards, and I will cast the ritual to fuse them back together. But you must hurry. Once the ritual begins, it cannot be stopped. If I do not have all 3 pieces, then all of this will be for naught. The vision crystal is complete. Your day of judgment at Augury Rock is near. The gaze of the gods shall be focused upon you, and your path will be made clear. Before you can ascend and enter the rift, you must first be cleansed. Lead me safely to the rune circle at the end of this test, and I will cast the ritual to burn away your earthly imperfections. Your first challenge will be to defeat a single legion of Forgotten. Your opponents will be resurrected every 2 minutes, unless you destroy the priest who tends their shrine. Once you have defeated your foes, lead me to the door, and I will usher you into the next challenge. The challenges will grow harder as you progress. If you defeat all of the foes along your path, we will claim the rune circle, and you will be cleansed. Prove yourselves worthy, and you will be 1 step closer to gaining entrance to the rift. Under the scrutiny of the gods, your souls will be pure, your bodies cleansed. You are ready for the next phase.
Reach out and take hold of your destiny. Your ascendance is now complete. It was almost 800 years ago when I foresaw the Flameseeker prophecies. You have ascended and awakened the gift of true sight that lay dormant within you. The moment has finally come. You are the chosen I have been waiting for. While you've been in the desert, the rest of the world has changed. Let me show you. As you know, those who you once called friends have become enemies. Their souls are darkened by a deep secret. The unseen gods they speak of are nothing more than a terrible and fearful race of spellcasters known as the Mursat. As I have foreseen, the Mursat will meet their demise at the hands of the Chosen. Their stranglehold on the lands of Kryta and beyond will be broken. For years, the Mursat and their human disciples have hunted down the Chosen, murdering them to prevent the prophecies from coming to pass. But you have slipped through their fingers, and your friends now pay the price. The one called Marcus betrays them as he betrayed you, and if you do not hurry to their aid, none will survive. Many have already been taken captive. Their souls will be reaped upon one of the 5 bloodstones, just as the chosen you witnessed being slaughtered in the Maguma jungle. If this happens, no magic in this world or any other will bring them back. Of the future, this you must know. Your story does not end in the mountains. Your true destiny will lead you to the west, to the Ring of Fire. Seek the flame, for within it lies the power to destroy both good and evil. This portal will take you to the Shiver Peak Mountains. I know you have questions, but there are some things you must know, and others that you must discover upon your journey. Go now. Save your friends. They will not last through the night.
We are caught. Take Evenia to the east. The Deldrimor dwarves use the frozen lakes and rivers there for transport. If you're lucky, you'll find one of their ice ships. I'll hold off the Mursat as long as I can. Take my bow. I won't be needing it where I'm going.
To the end of us all! Let's go. Quickly! Don't let Sadra's sacrifice be wasted. I can't believe Sadra is gone. If the old gods still exist, then hear me now. Sadra should not have died. It wasn't her time. But she gave her life so that the rest of us could live on. Now I put you on warning, you gods who abandoned Tyria so long ago. When my time comes, and I arrive in the mists, I best not find that she's been mistreated. Or as Balthazar as my witness, I will make all of you pay! To the end of us all. Now we settle our account with the Mersat. For every drop of our blood they have spilled, we will take 2 from them.
Yes, yes. You are the Ascended Ones the Dragon Glint has spoken of. Come in. Come in. I've been expecting you.
Who are you?
I have traveled far and waited many long years to help you fulfill the Flameseeker prophecies. What matters is that I am here to help you.
We're listening.
By now, you have realized that the Mersat cannot be defeated with the tools you now possess.
Yes. Go on.
For centuries, my kind has fought the Mersat. I know the rituals that can give you at least some protection from their agonizing touch.
And you will perform these rituals for us?
Yes!
But why? Why help us?
Because, if the prophecies are to be believed, you will do what my entire race could not. You are going to destroy the Mersat.
What would you have us do?
In a cave to the east lies a bestial creature made from malice and shade. This creature has a natural defense against the magics of the Mersat. Bring me the spectral essence of this beast, and I will infuse its protections into your armor.
May the deaths of all whom you betrayed weigh heavy on you in the afterlife. Death is too good for you, Marcus. May your tortured soul never find peace.
Brother, the portcullis has been breached. The 1st and 2nd regiments have fallen, and the stone summit has raised their flag over Thunderhead Keep. My king, the fortress is taken.
Sound the horn of retreat, Breknar. We will cut our losses and regroup.
Get yourself to safety, brother. Deldrimor cannot afford to lose its capital and its king in the same day.
Guards, with me. We are leaving.
You have taken the keep, but your fight is not yet over. The Mursat and their white mantle counterparts are headed this way. They drive before them the denizens of the Shiver Peak Mountains. I grant you this boon and the aid of these undead servants. Today, you must prevail, for the tale does not end here. Your destiny lies to the west.
Not even death will save you from my wrath.
If you will allow me this indulgence, King Ironhammer, perhaps the Confessor can still be of some use to us.
Never give me the opportunity for revenge!
This is just as it was written in the Flame-Seeker Prophecies. An opening will be given to the disciples of the Unseen. The peaks and valleys of the Shiver Peaks will be painted in blood. At this time, the Ascendants will rise, and the way to the door will be clear. The time of our judgment is near. We must prepare. Today's was a great victory, but now your true challenge begins. You must go to the Ring of Fire Island chain. In the caldera of the largest volcano, you will find the power you need.
The Ring of Fire? A more treacherous land interior there is not.
True enough, but that is where we will find the door of Komali. Behind it lies the secret to defeating the Mursat.
You're a brave lot, but you'll not make it past the beachhead.
Not without some dwarven help. I will go with them.
Breknar, do you know what you are saying?
Yes, brother.
A mission to the Ring of Fire would be suicide.
Then may we meet each other in the afterlife.
Through this portal awaits your destiny. Do not let it linger. Seize that which you were born to do.
Until we are reunited in the Great Forge.
Go with honor, my brother. Fight bravely in the name of Deldramor.
It won't be long now. Not long at all. The Mursat have covered the volcano with potent anti-magics. Even now, I can feel them draining my power away. I would suggest we find another way around this fortress. The Mursat are prepared for an assault of this door. Best we do not strike at their strongest point. We head for the top of the volcano. Be on guard. We are growing close. The Mursat have no intention of allowing us to reach our goal. Do not grieve for the fallen. They have passed into the next life. Somewhere in the rift, deep within the great forge, Breknar Ironhammer begins his long journey to the Hall of Heroes.
Godspeed on your journey, brave dwarf. May the heroes of old call out your name when you join their company.
Breknar has given us a gift. The gift of his life. Let us not squander it. The prophecy is upon us. We make for the teeth of Abaddon's mouth, for the door of Komali. Yield to the scepter of Or, I command you! It worked. Just as the prophecy said, it worked! To Lion's Arch. To Thunderhead Keep. And you will go to Rin. Destroy them. Tyria will be mine, all mine. This meddling is nothing more than a minor annoyance. You're only delaying the inevitable. Thanks to you, I command an army powerful enough to conquer all of Tyria. And now I intend to use it. But before I go, I have someone here you might like to talk to. Perhaps this will slow you down long enough to let me finish my work.
Rorik?
I'll leave you to get reacquainted. I'm sure you have much to talk about. I am the Flame Seeker. All of Tyria shall bow to me or be destroyed.
Forgive me. It is not my will to fight you, but I have little choice in the matter. Listen to me. The door of Komali must be closed. Kill the Lich while he stands atop the Bloodstone inside the caldera. If you do this, his spirit will recharge the soul batteries, and the door will close again. You have served Ascalon well. I beg of you, do one last duty for your prince.
Anything, my prince.
End my misery. Release me from the Lich's spell.
If that is what you wish. Travel well, Prince Rorik, until we meet you again in the Hall of Heroes.
Into the season of the Scion, Tyria is revived again. Over the bones of the bird of prey, the fire is put out and the diabolic gathering is closed off once again. The Flameseeker prophecies are now complete. The door of Komali is closed, and the Titans are once again safely locked away behind it. Save Tyria, but now you must also save yourselves. The volcano is about to erupt. There is a ship in the dock, just inside the Mersat stronghold. Unless you wish to suffer the same fate as Vizier Kilbron, then I suggest you make a run for it. Your deeds have earned you a place among the heroes of legend. Let us hope today is not the day your spirit joins those ensconced in the hall.